Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where we are currently dealing with a ridiculous overextension issue of our own design. So we're currently working on crushing some rebels, so that should be exciting. And we need to take back all of this territory that they hold, and then there's this one down here as well. So we'll just go crush these guys really fast. Like so. Should be no problem, and then we'll split up and take all of these. We can invest in an offensive idea. Recruitment time minus 10%. Well, we're currently on time for Miltech, so I think we'll just keep putting it into Miltech for now. And we should have no problem whatsoever here, just compositionally. Gain 1 inflation, ripping pepperonis. We lost a general while leading his troops in an exercise, but we weren't drilling. Whatever. We'll shift consolidate. And we'll not pull out a 0 strength unit. We will pull out a few thousand strength units. About 10 of them. Okay. And you can go there. 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 So is that everything taken care of? Looks like it. Yep. So that should happen pretty quick. We have another uprising coming soon. Mamlukian separatists. We have another army up there that can handle that. Some countries are apparently so appalled by our foreign policy that they've decided to retaliate by assassinating our merchants in an attempt to strike at our finances. What makes it even more shocking is that it happens even in our own trade nodes. Heads will roll. Hopefully not ours. Okay. Well, whatever. We're working on it. Okay, so once we take back many of these locations, there we go, that one will be good. You can head on over this way. Hey, we can convert a province. We'll convert Naduga. That sounds like a good idea. Okay. There we go. These are all taken back. Everybody regroup in Shamba. We can convert another one, actually. We'll do Bazinza. There we go. Once we take this, you will group up in Shamba as well. And same with you. Come on. Hey, revolution in Ottomans. Despite decades of feudal oppression, religious intolerance, and unjust taxation, no despite there, have all contributed to the revolutionary movements beginning to surface across our lands. The current leader of the Ottomans has desperately been seeking resolutions to the ever-increasing problems as their country finds itself on the verge of financial ruin. Okay, well, good luck with that, Ottomans. We also got a revolt in Cairo. Well, that's conveniently located. We'll just deal with that really fast. Excellent. Okay. There we go. And then you can come on down to Shamba. And then we've just got the one down there to deal with. We also have another one, the Nicorian separatists, potentially going to pop very soon. Karagwe and Nicor. So, I mean, Nicor is here. We can make sure, actually we can't make sure it doesn't pop there, but it'll pop here or here, so we may want to actually group up in Bazinza to be able to deal with that immediately, because it'll pop very soon indeed. We converted Zumbo. We'll do Bashubi next. There we go. Revolution in Hungary. Well, that's convenient. Have fun with that, Hungary. There it is in Nicor. Okay. So we have all of those good to go. We'll go ahead and... yeah, you're already moving back to Sharkia. That's right. So we'll group up down here. Yeah, Mutapan Separatists. We will get to you. Have patience. Trebizond wants military access through us. They're fighting Ottomans and Hejaz. We'll decline that. Okay. Group that up. And we'll go up here and kill these Nicorian separatists really, really fast. We are currently chilling at 0 manpower, which is exciting. Okay, we'll do Sidon next for conversions. We'll go ahead and recall our diplomat from improving relations with the Commonwealth. They don't actually want an alliance, but that's okay. There we go. Kill these rebels. Siege this back. If only you could assault the holding. I mean, you can with siege, actual sieges, but you can't with this sort of occupation. Bohemia wants military access. They're at war with Brandenburg. We don't care about that. Okay, we control Nicor. Time to come down here and deal with this group. Now we are gaining 1,000 manpower every month, so that's good. We are currently 27k in the hole, so that's less good. And we are spending a lot of money right now. Iraq has entered into a military coalition as well. We should be really close to Persia leaving it, though. They're below 50. So maybe once our overextension goes away, which it will very, very soon. That's kind of the theory at this point. Once our overextension drops down a bit. Kazembe as well. Not too concerned about Kazembe, considering they're Miltech 21. Okay, so once Persia leaves, we'll be fine. They are currently down below their 50. Yeah, we don't care about that war. That's the thing. Okay. Accommodation with the natives in Shamba. That's fine. Shamba's doing okay. We're going to go into debt again. But that's not the end of the world. Request for military access from Brandenburg and Lüneburg. We'll decline both of those. Mecca is now part of our patrimony, and Damascus, and we no longer have dangerously high overextension. So that's great. Our diplomatic reputation has come up substantially. And we can convert Damascus. And so we shall. Poor government policies. Changes of policies, when poorly timed and made, were often wrongly perceived by the people of the time beyond their actual efficiency as a proof of the government's ill will and lack of interest in the welfare of the realm. We could lose the stability or lose 300 ducks. We're going to go into debt here anyway. We'll lose the ducks. Okay. There we go. We'll go ahead and lower our maintenance down to about 25%. Shift consolidate. Pull out... What is this? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Yeah, that'll be fine. So we'll get these guys up here. Then you here. And then you here. Something like that. And then we'll just sweep in these guys on the way. Excellent. So that should be good. We've taken a loan. That was to be expected. We could build a cathedral. Or a counting house? Nope, we actually can't build a counting house. We could build a workshop. That'll be a little bit more cost effective. But let's also build a cathedral in Soba. And then also one in Gondar. There we go. That'll make us a little bit more money. We have 2k going into here. We'll just move this guy into Zimbabwe immediately then. There we go. You can come into Safala. We'll convert Terabulus. Why can't we convert Mecca? Religious center, -5%. Okay. So we can't convert Mecca for a while. Maybe ever. That could get interesting. Okay, all of these guys should actually move to Safala. There we go. We can also build a province improvement. A workshop? A church? A church. There we go. Excellent. Request for military access from Münster will be declined. Should we leave these guys down south here? We only currently have unrest in Gurga. Where is Gurga? Gurga is right here. We could get rid of that unrest. We'd also potentially promote a culture. Promote Egyptian culture to an accepted culture. And then just bump that up. And we no longer have any unrest. At least for a while. Excellent. Okay, we converted Naduga. We're going to hold off on making these complete cores for now. Just because we want to be working on our tech a bit more instead. So there we go. Knights are still raiding the coast of Alexandria. It's very obnoxious. They need to stop that. Okay, so where do we lower this to and still have the reinforcements be full? Like, at what point... At what point is we gain 1131 each month? 1.56. So I think right here? Yeah. 1.56 is the correct amount. So, right there. That's where we're still gaining at exactly the same rate that we are regenerating manpower. So we will stay at 0 manpower and they will all go into the army. But we are still making a decent amount of money. So that'll be great. Go ahead and recall our diplomat from Russia. What's going on up here? Occupied by Spain. Okay. Commonwealth, you don't want the alliance back, do you? No, you don't. You don't mind the royal marriage, though. We'll go ahead and do that. Okay. In Hungary. We cannot actually fabricate a claim. That's what I was afraid of. Ottomans are currently being occupied by Persia. We'll see what all they take. So we're going to have to push up through here with the Ottomans. Which we will not be able to do, of course, until, well, for another 11 years. So we're mostly just going to be chilling. Getting all of our rather large amounts of holdings under control. So that will be great. We could also build a workshop. Which at this point, now that we have a counting house, Kalonga, +1 per month. Where is Kalonga? Because we can get a discount. No, seriously, where is Kalonga? Do we already have one there? Requires admin tech 24. Oh, that's the problem. Right. We are nowhere near that quite yet. We'll get there, I'm sure. Okay, overextension is costing us quite a lot of money in terms of corruption. So yeah, that's costing us about 6 ducats a month. That's fine. Our overextension will be going away quite soon, in fact. We're currently at 35%, and Making very good progress here. So our overall national unrest is -2, and we have unrest in no provinces right now. Largely because we just crushed a bunch of rebellions, but that'll buy us some time at least to get our overextension under control. Which, I mean, at this point it largely is. We just need to get our tech up now. And keep investing in our infrastructure. Request for military access from Portugal. Really? They're at war with Cuzco. Go away, Portugal. You don't need military access in Africa to fight a South American nation. Get out of here. So we're currently lacking quite a lot of men. About 25,000, and our amount that we're reinforcing is actually going down right now. We'll go ahead and bump that up a bit. There we go. In fact, let's bump it up until we're making about 30 ducks a month. That'll be good. Excellent. Okay, so how close are we here? February of 1719 to Miltech 25, which will be a huge boost to our artillery. When that happens, we want basically a combat width of artillery in our armies, because artillery is going to be super important at that point. However, we can go ahead and... Do we want to do that, or do we want to repay some of our loans? We're paying 5 ducats a month in interest. I feel like we want to repay loans. Total debt of 18,000 ducats. Okay. Well, we'll just have to save up a bit. Or take out a loan. In order to pay our loans. That seems like a death spiral. 13 colonies are claiming Sofala. Good luck to them. We will convert Antioch next. Okay, currently occupied by Trebizond. Commonwealth may very well declare war on them in 1718 or 1721 when their truce expires. Right? Yeah, 1721. You know, maybe at this point we guarantee the Ottomans. No, we need to push up through them. Well, it'd only be a 5-year truce. We could break it in 1723. Did Persia ever leave the coalition against us? They haven't. They're currently at 43 aggressive expansion with us. Not sure why they haven't left yet. Maybe it's because they're our rival. Maybe rivals have to be lower to leave the coalition. Who knows? At any rate, we are not going to be going to war for a little bit. We have a free advisor slot in our military slot. Ooh, land maintenance modifier minus 10%. He costs 11.5 a month. Okay. So his actual cost on that would be about 6 a month. And if we were chilling right around here, his actual cost would be about 9 a month for an extra military point every month. He does cost a lot to get, but let's go ahead and do it. He's definitely costing us money to have him there. There's no doubt about that, but let's run at about plus 20 per month for now. He'll get us up here quite a bit quicker to Royal Mortars. February of 1719, so under a year. Excellent. We can convert Adana, and so we shall. We won't be able to convert Mecca for a while. However, if we were to make it an accepted culture, we'd be at minus 1.1%. If we were to, like, remove development there, we could maybe get there too. It is Hijazi. We could also potentially convert the culture there in order to make it possible to convert. I mean, exploiting development is a pretty terrible idea generally, but let's go ahead and do it. Regional nobles are challenging us. 25 noble regiments in Meraig. Meraig. Well, that's a ways away. I mean, we can crush them, but we want to get up here first. So let's go ahead and keep... we can't continue exploiting there. That's okay, though. Yeah, 3.0. We can get to the place where we can convert Mecca. So that's kind of the goal there, is to get to that point. We are, of course, still behind in our manpower. And we should probably keep adjusting our army maintenance so that we're making about 20 ducks a month. Once we have enough to pay off our loans, that'll largely offset the cost of this guy. Portugal is going to attack Kazembe. That's fine. We don't really care. Okay, so the question is, how long before this actually executes this by default? I don't know, but we've already gotten almost halfway up there, so that's convenient. We can actually just sit right there, for now at least. Tuscany canceled the military access, that's fine. Okay, there they executed. Sounds good. We'll crush them soon. Gelre wants military access. They're at war with Munster and Dithmarschen. No thanks. Hey, we can get royal mortars. Excellent. Improvements in metallurgy allowed cannons to become lighter and more reliable. This allowed them to become more effective on the battlefield. Fantastic! Okay, so we can now get a better type of mortar. There we go, royal mortars. And we should absolutely crush things now. Scheming bureaucracy. Seizing power? Certainly not. This is simply a normal assumption of the Executive Office as laid out in Form 32B on the Administration of the Kingdom White Paper 4853-D on the transfer of power under certain circumstances as modified by Protective Clauses 3, 8, and 12B, Law 48-9, and Edict 3W-4. What is there not to understand? Your Majesty has signed all of them. So, we could lose 100 admin power and a stability, or we could change to a bureaucratic despotism. Monthly autonomy change, diplomats +1, leaders without upkeep +1, number of states +10, maximum absolutism, national focus cooldown -10, local unrest -0.5, local tax modifier plus 10% for non-accepted cultures. We would die and lose 6 stability. Holy crap. Okay. Our heir is better than us. We'd be at -3 stability, which would be the big problem there. Okay, let's do this all first. Demand diplomatic support, demand admin support, demand military support. We'll change to a bureaucratic despotism. There we go. This guy is now ruling us. He has better stats. We are, of course, at -3 stability, which is a bad thing. However, we can go ahead and boost this up. Costs a lot, but we can go up to -1 at least. And then we can boost up again once more. National Bank in trouble. Our national bank is doing very poorly. It's finding it hard to lend to reliable people and is running into difficulties. So we could give it a bunch of money, or we could gain 3 inflation. Well, that's just generally bad. Our inflation is going down, though. Let's gain 3 inflation for now. Our counselor is a sinner. Estates are demanding control of provinces. Oh, burghers need land now. Looming disaster of internal conflicts because we need to have stability up. Can be stopped by unrest lower than 0. Okay. That's fine. We'll be able to do that relatively soon-ish. Okay, first things first. We should make some states. However, we'll do that next episode. I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here. See you all next time.